and Cody, my apologies for making you wait so long. Robert Kelly was confessing that he has a eating problem and on this show, and we didn't want to throw him off. How you doing, bud?
I'm pretty good. I think I might be in the same boat, to be honest.
Well, don't listen to this show because it's definitely not helpful with driving people to Taco Bell. Cody Tucker is out there in Texas, and he has a show on YouTube called The Cody Tucker Show. Who is the last celebrity you had that I remember? Oh, Nick Swartzen.
Well, I had Nick Swartzen, and the last episode was Godfrey.
Oh, I love Godfrey. Godfrey's a great guy. All right,
awesome.
What do you got for us this week?
So I got a few movie behind the scenes making of stories.
All right.
So first, during the filming of The Exorcist, the director and certified nut job, William Friedkin, wasn't getting the results from the actors that he wanted. He believed that they should be more scared and on edge. So the way he decided to resolve that issue was by carrying around a loaded shotgun with him on set and randomly shooting the gun in the air during takes.
I'm going to start doing that around here.
I was going to say, that'd be a bad idea.
I think that's what Alec Baldwin was trying to do.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Oh, no.
Well,
oh, no.
Yeah. Actually, if you watch The Exorcist, there's a part where they're the adults are at the bottom of the staircase, and then Reagan, the girl, is upstairs, and she makes a loud noise, and they all jump. They're not jumping from her making a loud noise. They're jumping because William Friedkin shot a shotgun in the air right next to it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And so during the filming of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, so they were filming in 1972, I believe, they were filming the movie in Germany. They were trying to cast local people to play the Oompa Loompas, but were having a hard time finding any dwarfs in the area, so they had to cast them from other countries. The reason that they couldn't find any is because the Nazis had killed most of the dwarves in Germany.
Because I was going to say that's a Hitler thing. I mean, it's an imperfection.
I mean, it makes sense.
Oh, I don't. I got to tell you, if I was Hitler, I would want to get as many Nazis. I mean, as many midgets around as possible. I love them. I would have had a little Nazi colony of midgets,
like Willy Wonka.
Yeah, exactly.
There was a king of Jerusalem, I think Henry II. He died. He had a pet dwarf that he tripped over and died because he tripped over him and fell out of a window.
Damn, it was a pet. It was a pet, not a friend. Right. It was a pet.
No, it was actually very common to have dwarves as pets back in the
oh my god,
medieval Renaissance time. And then so during the filming of the Russian roulette scene in Deer Hunter, Robert De Niro insisted that a real bullet be placed in the gun to add to the realism of the scene.
Oh my god.
Of course, the gun was checked to make sure that live round wasn't, next in the chamber. But still, when you watch that movie, there is a bullet in that gun.
No way. That's insane.
That's method acting.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
It's funny because Dustin Hoffman had a scene with Olivier one time, and Dustin Hoffman was doing the method acting, and he had to be like exasperated, so during a take he ran around in circles and got all sweaty and then when he came in and he goes, and right as the scene was about to start, Olivier looked at me and said, "Why don't you try acting?"
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was for Marathon Man.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah.
I for a second thought I might have a story to tell Cody that he's never heard before.
Nope, he knew it.
Sorry, I got that one. Yeah.
What do you? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
What I was saying, how much? Like every time I ask you this, I'm amazed every week by how much stuff you know. Because if you follow Cody on Instagram, which is how we came together, I followed him and just am amazed by what he does. I learn something all the time from you. And none of it is ever the same. Like, oh, Cody always has movie stuff, or he always has, like, some of the things in history that you bring up. Like, and I ask you, and you say, I just read a lot. You must read everything.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm just constantly like going through books. I mean, reading online, like everything that I can until I find like some little nugget that just seems interesting, and then go down a rabbit hole. I'm constantly in the middle of a rabbit hole.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Okay, what else? Yeah.
And then so in the movie Field of Dreams, very famous line, "If you build it, he will come."
Yes.
Like that whispered line. So obviously one of the most iconic movie quotes of all time. Do y'all have any idea who it is saying that line?
Is it the director?
No.
If you build it, he will come. Build it. I don't know. I can't believe I've never thought about it.
So sort of a trick question. No one knows.
Oh,
So
really?
no one knows who's actually saying that line. It has been a secret since 1991, I think, when the movie came out. The author of the books that it was based on said that it was Ed Harris. Some people think it was Ray Liotta or Kevin Costner. Obviously, they were in the movie. And one of the rumors is that it was Hannibal Lecter himself, Anthony Hopkins.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, but to this day, no one knows who says that line.
I have one for you.
Okay.
I'm sure you're familiar with Tombstone.
Yes.
The movie with Val Kilmer. The famous line, "I'm your Huckleberry."
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that is not the line, or it was a misread line? The line. Do you know this story at all?
No, I don't know this one.
So I tell you, I have an autographed picture of Val Kilmer over here, and it says, "To Mike, I'm your Huckleberry, Val Kilmer." And I think about it every time I talk to you, and I keep wanting to bring this up to you. The line is, "I'm your Hucklebearer," because that's what they used to call pallbearers, who used to carry the caskets out, or hucklebearers. And he said, "I'm your Huckleberry," but he said bearer, not berry, and it just went down as Huckleberry.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a great one.
Oh, I'll be looking for that on Instagram.
Wasn't it the side of the casket that they hold on to? Those were
Yes.
called huckles.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm your Huckleberry.
I'm your
Yeah.
Huckleberry.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. But
Yeah.
I never. That is hilarious.
Oh, now I feel like I've learned you something. There you go.
You have, man.
Or taught him something.
Yeah.
Maybe
Learning.
that's not the way to say
He's
it.
from Texas.
I learned
No, that he said it right.
Cody, what else do you do? Like, do you have another job, like a real job?
No, just this.
And you're able to survive off of this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
good for you, man.
Yeah, I mean that is a pretty recent thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I was doing all kinds of random stuff for. I was like a substitute teacher and all that stuff. But
I absolutely love talking to you every week. I do honestly feel bad about sometimes we run late, and poor Gio's like, poor Cody's been sitting in the room for like 20 minutes now. I'm sorry, I apologize for that, but that's just how live stuff goes.
Dude, no worries at all.
Yeah, well, I
no
hope
worries.
everybody finds Cody. If you're not following him, you should do so on Instagram at the Cody Tucker Show, and also on YouTube. You can watch his podcast, and one very informative and entertaining, and all around good guy. Cody, thank you, brother.
Thanks, man.
All right,
Thanks. Y'all have a good one.
There you go.